My name is Melissa Barrera, and I play Samantha Carpenter, Sam. The horror comedy aspect of it is very enjoyable. The adrenaline of like trying to figure out who the killer is in every movie and being someone different is also very, I think, captivating and compelling. And the fact that the characters are so lovable, all of them in their own way, and the legacy characters that are still here. I think there's always something fresh for the new audiences, and at the same time, there's always something that connects you back to the originals. And I think that's something that people appreciate. People that are fans of like the first ones love that. I think people are gonna be happy. I think that's why I fell in love with them so quickly, because I was like, I love their excitement and their passion for it. The script I already know is good. I like the character. I can connect with her. And other than that, I just want to work with people that I like. Working with people that you like is so important to me. And because all the other elements that I look for as an artist and as an actor were already there, I was like, oh, this is going to be so fun. And it has been. It's incredible. I really liked the fact that she's an older sister, I'm an older sister, so I can immediately connect to that love and that wanting to protect your siblings. And that for me was an immediate like, oh, I know her. That was a way in immediately. And then because she's such a rich character, so complicated, and even in like the few instances in the movie that we get to see that, I think it really says a lot about who she is and the demons that she's fighting. I feel like the fans are gonna be so happy because there's so many Easter eggs in this movie. I love the way that they wrote it and the way that they like brought back all the like the best things of like the previous movies and keeping the characters that we know and love and extending their stories. I think this is gonna be a more emotional movie than we've ever seen. It has a lot of emotional beats, and I think that's just gonna make it better. She's so talented. She's the best. I think from the moment that we had our chemistry read, there was a connection. I was like, oh yeah, this is my sister. This is the girl that I have to protect. Neve and Courtney and David all said, and I think this is huge, like for us when they told us that this is the vibe and the energy of this set is the most reminiscent of like the first movie, and I think that's a huge compliment, and I love that they feel that and they feel like they're coming home and that it's a good energy and that we're doing right by their story and by Wes. I think that's really important to all of us. It's unexpected how much fun I'm having because, you know, you think it's a scary movie and it's gonna be tense and like you're always screaming and running and there's lots of blood, but it's so much fun to make. And I mean, shooting a movie is always fun, but I feel like this has been, if not the most fun I've ever had making a movie, like close to like the top. So I'm like, this is incredible. I think it's gonna be the perfect balance of honoring the franchise and honoring the first movies, and then the perfect amount of like freshness and new that is gonna attract new audiences. I feel like this movie is, I hope, is gonna make all the fans happy, like all the people that know the first 4 movies by heart. I hope that it makes them happy and that it gives them like something unexpected. And I also hope that like a new generation, like maybe people that have never even seen the first few movies, that they see this one first and still get it and get into it and then want to go and watch the first 4. Being in an audience, being like a full packed theater of a horror movie is the most fun because people are so vocal. People are yelling at the screen, people are screaming, and the fact that like your neighbor's getting scared scares you. So I feel like it just heightens the emotions when you're like in a packed theater, because I feel like this movie is gonna be a whole experience that way.